more can I say?
Top Billin.
All right, Top Billin. Trending news here with those mighty Bengal Tigers from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That would be the LSU Tigers. And your man right here, Matt Zenitz from AL.com, says that LSU defensive back Kelvin Joseph has re-entered the NCAA transfer portal per his source. Now, the key word in that is re-entered. If y'all remember, I believe in May, I want to say, Kelvin Joseph entered his name in the transfer portal, or actually he probably didn't enter his name, or he could have, but it was scuttled that he did enter his name. Then it was quickly refuted, I believe, by his dad, and they said that all was well and this and that. Yeah, so we see right here was May 20th, my man Kelvin Joseph. Now, Kelvin Joseph is somebody I like a lot. I love combination defensive backs. Kelvin Joseph, 6'1", 200 pounds, can buy time at either corner or safety. Could play the boundary corner because he tackles so damn well. He's one of the best tackling corners I think I've seen, and he does pretty good with his man-to-man skills. As you know, that's a prerequisite to playing at LSU. But ultimately, man, I would like to see him move to safety. But I don't know, man. A little birdie told me a source, and I tried to have it confirmed against another source that this is just what I heard, that he was not happy about his pecking order when it pertains, or as it pertains to one Derek Stingley, where the consensus was coming out of camp that the job was Derek Stingley's to lose, meaning you have Christian Fulton on one side, perhaps the best man-to-man mirror guy in the country, with the most highly touted player in the country coming in at the cornerback position, Derek Stingley. So that will leave Kelvin Joseph as the odd man out, right? So some people say, could he play nickel? Well, the nickel cornerback spot has already been held down by one of the best nickel corners in Kerry Vincent. The entire LSU defensive backfield to me is the very best in the country. Absolutely loaded, right? It is loaded when you talk about the top line players, but man, depth has to be a concern, man, with a guy like Kelvin Joseph who can play either position. But still, man, I don't know. This is a tough one on me. I think Kelvin Joseph is a hell of a player and will make a really great player, I think, in the NFL with his skill set. So you got to think now, if this is true, obviously he could not enter the portal, and his dad or whoever it says, I believe that's what it says right here. LSU cornerback Kelvin Joseph's father says he's staying, and that was in May. So I wonder what the scuttle will be coming out of this one. Maybe it'll be the same, but if not, you don't want to be playing more than one freshman corner in a defensive backfield on a championship level team like LSU. LSU has a very good shot to win the national championship this year. Don't let anybody fool you. A couple of tweaks here, a couple of tweaks there. LSU is a scary team, a very scary team. It's a large proposition for that to come to fruition, being as though it's an SEC West team and would have to go through Georgia, I believe, SEC championship game and everything like that. But if any team can do it, I believe LSU can do that. But this is a lot more major than people think, right? You would have to think about a guy like Manny Netherly stepping up, right? Some of these veterans. And then after that, it would be some of these young guys like a Ray Darius Jones or Jay Ward. And these guys are freshmen, man. I don't know. It's tough on me right there. Even a guy like Derek Stingley, as great as he is, we saw it with Patrick Surtain last season. It's probably going to be growing pains. Although I do think that Derek Stingley may be a little bit more talented than Patrick Surtain. It wouldn't be by that much because Patrick Surtain is the truth. But even Patrick Surtain was Patrick sauteed against the better teams on the schedule. So I don't know, but you got to let me know out there, Top Billin, how you feeling about Kelvin Joseph. If you think he'll stay, what are you hearing and everything like that? We can have some conversation about that, but just let me know how big of a blow this is to a potential championship, at the very least playoff team in the LSU Tigers there. So man, I don't know what to say about this one. This one is tough. I thought it was over, but as the world turns in college football news. But as always, man, it's your boy Murf, and I am out. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.